Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Green. You're tuning into AMTV, Alternative Media Television. It is July 16th, 2014, and I found it very interesting that yesterday blasted across all of the mainstream media, and the Drudge Report featured this as well. NASA came out with a report that said humans will prove we are not alone in the universe within 20 years, pointing out the likelihood with the millions, if not billions, of other Earth-like planets potentially out there in the ever-expanding universe today that life probably exists outside of human beings, and that humans in the universe here on planet Earth will find alien life forms within 20 years, according to NASA scientists, with over just about two-thirds of the scientific community believing that alien life forms exist in the outermost limits of the universe today. And we are barely scratching the surface of all of this. And I think this brings up a lot of very interesting ethical, moral, religious questions, political questions. You know, what came to mind at first was the fact that we are currently dealing with an immigration crisis here in the United States, solely focused on Central America at the moment, and also Mexico, and this uproar coming from the liberal left pushing the agenda that because these people are suffering, we need to open up our borders and let them become refugees. Who cares if it's millions of people or not? We can just totally transform America and become a borderless, limitless country. But really, that's small beans compared to what we might find out in the outer reaches of outer space. I can only imagine finding a new planet, maybe dozens of new planets with alien life forms that maybe have destroyed their planet or are suffering under the rule of some kind of dictatorial force that might want to come to the United States, and more specifically, planet Earth. And it brings up even larger political questions. If you're a part of the leftist agenda that is pro-amnesty and pro-forward.us, as is these New World Order elitists like Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook, then are you also pro-literal alien immigration? What if these aliens that we find on other planets are suffering at the hands of dictatorial rule? Or maybe they're just running out of resources. Maybe they're running out of air or water or food, and they need to take our planet next. Are the Mark Zuckerbergs of the world and the Bill Gates pro-literal, illegal, alien invasion? And all this is a real possibility. Also, the other perspective, a lot of people like to talk religion, and I think atheists have a very self-serving idea of this, as well as the religious community, both self-serving their own interests. Atheists saying that if we find alien life forms, that must disprove God. That must disprove a lot of these books, like the Bible. And Christians and the religious community, whether or not you're a follower of Islam or Christianity or Judaism or for anything for that matter, I actually think we'll just adapt to whatever changes that there are, whatever alien life forms that we potentially find. I think that both groups, kind of like the right-left paradigm, will find a self-serving interest in the new science and in the potential new findings. Again, NASA, this isn't me, folks, saying that humans will prove we are not alone in the universe within 20 years. And it raises a host of questions, specifically regarding illegal immigration as we're battling this out. And I think Republicans want to use it as their primary platform in the upcoming election. People like Rick Perry. Of course, all of this engineered, the right-left paradigm, hoisted by the mainstream media and propagated by the banking elite that own all of us here in the United States. Again, all of us slaves. And I can only imagine these extraterrestrials and these alien life forms wanting to flee their own home planets to come to planet Earth, or maybe just potentially steal all of our resources with a full-blown invasion. And it makes you think, we better hope we're the first to find these alien life forms, these millions and potentially billions of other Earth-like planets that could host life like ourselves. Because if we don't find them first, and they find us first, it means they're more technologically advanced than us. And if they want to make us our slaves, they will. And yet history will repeat itself once again. I'm Christopher Green. Get this out everywhere. Make it viral, hard-hitting it in your face, and click the link below to support our sponsor.